Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lesson. Let's see who joins us today for our focus about giving directions. Hi, Elena. Welcome back. Hi, Giuliano. Hi, Andrea. Hi again. Hi, Leo. How are you today? Hi, is your name Max? Shall I call you Max? Hi, Christina. Welcome to the lesson. Welcome back. This is an intense afternoon. 2 lessons, one after the other. So in this lesson, guys, we're going to talk about giving directions, and we're going to ask for directions, and we're going to give directions. It's important to be able to do both, to be able to give and to be able to ask. In this lesson, they are also going to show us the difference. Gaia. Hello, Gaia. They're going to show the difference between American English and British English. If you have traveled to America and to England, you can see that the streets are very different. Some things in America don't exist in England and vice versa. Also because England is an old country with smaller roads, old villages, and America is a new... Hi! And yeah, this sign, the picture, as Andrea says, we are in Germany. I can see that the signs are all in German. I don't know why. Hello, T. Can you remind me of your name? I don't remember your name. Hi, Elisa. Hi, Eric. So yes, in America, because it's a very new country, all the roads are very straight and they have a block system, yeah, with streets and avenues, which is a very different system from America. So I hope you're all doing well, and we're going to continue with the focus. Let's start. Now we are in Paris with the Eiffel Tower. Do you like going sightseeing? Do you guys understand? Austin, it's you. Okay, welcome, Austin. I didn't remember the picture. Hi, Lucia. Welcome. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I'm happy you're in the lesson. Okay, guys. So do you know the word sightseeing? What does it mean, sightseeing? Sightseeing? Austin hates sightseeing. But Austin, what is sightseeing? I didn't ask you if you like it or not yet. I want to know, what is it? Elisa and Gaia? What does it mean, sightseeing? I love your comment, Elisa. No, I prefer to stay at home. At the moment, yes, it's difficult to go sightseeing. Very complicated. So what is sightseeing? When you visit... Austin, thank you. Sightseeing is visiting a country or a city. Yes. Usually, maybe you see the monuments, maybe you can go to the museums, and you see all the important things of the city. Well done. So I see that all the guys, Eric, Austin, and Leo, said that they don't like, or maybe Giuliano. Yes, you can take photos, Giuliano, also when you go sightseeing. But you don't like sightseeing? Why not? Also, Elisa, you don't like sightseeing? I think visiting a city is nice. Oh, Eric, you like it. Okay. I don't like visiting many museums. I think one museum is okay. Hi, Gianluca, welcome. But more than one museum in a day is crazy for me. But I like to walk in the city, see many different things. Ah, you're lazy, Giuliano, so you don't want to go sightseeing. Okay, even if maybe you don't like sightseeing, what is your favorite city? Your favorite city, where is it? A city that you want to visit, or maybe that you, hi Simone, that you haven't visited yet? For example, I would love to visit Stockholm. I've never been. I would like to visit San Francisco. I've never been to San Francisco. I'd like to visit Singapore. Giuliano, if you write in Chinese, nobody, well, I don't understand. Ah, Simone, you would like to visit Wuhan. Yes, it's a good time to visit Wuhan. Austin, you want to visit Austin? I think you should. You should visit the city with your name. Ooh, Andrea says he thinks Rome is the most beautiful city in the world. That is quite a statement, Andrea. I agree. It is a very beautiful city. But I also think Paris is a beautiful city. Hi, Paola. Your favorite city is Florence? Are you from Florence, Paola? Is this why you love Florence so much? It's true that it's a magnificent city. Any other options? What other cities would you maybe you would like to visit because you haven't been there? Then, oh yes, Elena, it's true. Italy has many, many beautiful cities. It's true. Ah, you come from near Florence, Paola. Okay. Gaia? Ooh, Gaia's favorite city is London. I think London has a very different, for example, different atmosphere from Paris, different atmosphere from Rome. It's a very different feeling. And Gianluca says that he has visited a few cities. He doesn't have any favorites that he would like to visit. No, nothing more interesting that you would like to see. Ah, Lucia's favorite cities are Florence and Siena. Eric, your favorite city is Prato. Austin, you like Italian ice cream, but not the city. Austin, are you obsessed about food? So, guys, let's focus on Prato. If you want, we can talk about Florence. What are the best places to visit in Prato? In your opinion, where should you go if you want to visit Prato? Imagine you have friends or family that are visiting you and you want to show them Prato. What would you show them? Elena says that Prato has a lot of interesting things to visit. I think it's true. Many people say, Prato is not so beautiful, Prato is not so interesting, Pistoia is more beautiful. But I think the center of Prato is very beautiful. Giuliano, really, if you have friends, you will take them to Omnia Center. This is where you will go to visit, what you will visit in Prato. Leo, I don't know if you can invite people to your bed on this in this lesson. It's a bit. So Andrea recommends San Giorgio a Colonica and Paperino. Elena, you're from Prato. Do you agree with this? Paperino, I don't know if it's a very touristic destination. Yes, you know that I've never been in the Emperor's Castle. I've only seen it from the outside, but I think it is very beautiful, just the outside. I can see that Austin and Eric are interested in shopping, not really in sightseeing. Do you miss Omnia Center, guys? So when you travel, okay, of course, not, I don't think in Prato, but when you travel in a new city, do you get lost? Okay, I understand why you guys recommended these two areas of Prato. You can say that Andrea and Elena are big touristic attractions. So, do you get lost easily or not? Do you have a good sense of Hi, Monica. Do you have a good sense of direction? Or do you get lost easily? Usually, I don't have the best sense of direction. I try to remember where I go by looking at the shops. Say, oh yes, there's a pharmacy, and then there's a shop with clothes, and here, okay, and so I remember a restaurant, and this is how I remember the direction. But I never remember the name of the streets. I'm terrible. Elena, you don't have a good sense of direction. Do you get lost sometimes when you go on holiday? Eric, you got lost only once. Really? Where did you get lost? I'm curious. I've gotten lost in a few cities. I got lost in Florence. When I came to Florence the first time, I was 18 and I got completely lost. Monica, you like sightseeing. Do you get lost easily or not? Oh, Eric, you got lost in Genova. Genoa is a big city, I think. I've never been in the center of Genoa. Yes, I think Andrea has a good advice to memorize reference points. Yeah. And also Elena says now that mobile phones can help us. I have to say that now that I have, Google Maps or something on my phone, it helps me a lot. I don't panic. I say, okay, I just look in my phone and I will find the direction. Before internet on the phone, I had moments where I completely panicked and I said, oh, I'm completely lost. I will never get back home. How will I manage? This happened to me once in Greece. It happened to me in India. I got completely lost. And I had no phone or internet to check the direction. You know the word a shortcut? What is a shortcut? Do you understand a shortcut? Austin, you used Google to find your house? You got lost in Prato? Yes, thank you. A scorciatoia. A shortcut is a scorciatoia. And I think, oh, I'm so intelligent. I will use this shortcut. And then I say, oh, this was a bad idea. I am lost. Also, when I drive, sometimes I think, I'm sure this is much faster. Yes, as Elena says, a quicker route, a quicker way to get from one place to the other. And then I get lost. What to do? But I love finding new shortcuts, especially in Prato, because I have to drive to many companies or to different places. So I'm always looking for a new option, a new shortcut. Ah, yes, Lucia. Florence is a very good city for shopping, for museums, there are cinemas, restaurants. Mm. So, Austin, you say that you don't like shortcuts, or your dad doesn't like shortcuts? I didn't understand. Okay, let's continue with the lesson. We have two options. As I said at the beginning of the lesson, there are some difference between British English for directions and North American English, which includes the United States and Canada, for directions, just because of how the roads are, the type of, and also just because they have different vocabulary. So let's start with the United Kingdom. Okay, guys? Your dad, Austin, doesn't like shortcuts. My dad was terrible at asking for directions. I don't know if you had the same problem in the car with your parents, but my mom would say, ask for directions. And my dad would say, no, I can find the road. And it would always be a fight in the car. Hi, Valentina. Welcome. What's happening? What problem? You guys are okay, Monica, let us know if you're okay, okay? Do you have a technical problem? What's going on? Okay. Let's look at the pictures. Here we have different signs or different things that we can see on the street, and we have to connect them with the expressions. So expression A, yes, I don't understand if Monica has a problem connecting to the lesson or if it's a different type of problem. Okay. So A, guys, A is what? A, as Giuliano says, A is go straight on. Yes. B, I see that B is turn left. C is turn right. D is what is D? D Let me start connecting them. So we said A, go straight on. B, turn left. C, turn right. Yes. Then what is D? Ah, Elisa said it. At the, ooh, sorry, I didn't click on it. At the traffic light. Sorry. At the traffic lights is, a traffic light is the ones that change color. Yeah, red, amber, and green. And then E. What is E? E. E. E is, oh yes, it is. It could be, say, cross the street, but E is at the junction or at the crossroads. The crossroads is when roads cross, and a cross is when a cross, you know, so at the crossroads. Cross the street is when I give you directions. I say, okay, cross the street and go and turn left. But the junction or the crossroads is when you're driving the car and you have another street that is perpendicular? No, to your street. Monica, are you okay? Everything okay? So at the junction, at the crossroad, and F, where is F? F is cross the street. Cross the street disappeared. Okay. So we can cross the street, or a pedestrian crossing could also be, or a zebra crossing, we can say. Okay, guys, so these are some of the options. Some signs, no, of course, not all signs. Ah, okay, thank you, Elena. She had some connection problems. Okay. I was worried that it was a different type of problem. Thanks for calling. Okay, let's continue. So we could say, for example, go straight on and then turn left. After 100 meters, turn right at the junction. For example, yeah. After 100 meters, you will see a zebra crossing. After the zebra crossing, turn right. Yeah, it's difficult. Now there are many people connected to the internet at the same time, and some internet connections are not good, I think. Let's continue. Here we have some prepositions. We have over, along, through, and past. Do you understand these prepositions? What does it mean, over? So over, you go over something, yeah? Over the bridge, over the mountain. Along. Along is when you continue to the side of something. Yes, Leo, the first one is first go over the bridge. Then, what do we do? First go over the bridge. Walk the river for 100 meters. So do you want to go in the river? No. What do you want to do? Through is when you go inside something, yeah? So you can, through a tunnel, you can go. Along. Well done, Austin. Go along the river. Walk along the river is walk on the side of the river. Follow the river. Continue on the side of the river for 100 meters. Then what should you do? Go straight on and walk. Leo, you're fast. Through the park. Yes. Walk through the park is basically cross the park. What does it mean, the last one? Walk the church. The museum is on the left. Yes, Gaia, walk past the church. What does it mean to walk past the church? Past. So it's not the present and the past. What is it to walk past something? Do you understand? No. Elisa, attraverso is through. To walk past something means you, for example, I don't know if there's a cinema on your right, okay? But you don't stop at the cinema. You continue to walk in front of the cinema. So you can see the cinema, but you don't stop. Yeah? So like maybe superare il cinema, I don't know how you would say it in Italian. So basically it's something that you see on the side, on the left or on the right. Yes. As Leo says, passa the supermarket. Yeah, walk past the church, so don't stop at the church. You will see the church as a point of reference. Yeah? When you give directions, it's very important to give points of reference. So that people, if they get lost, they say, yes, I have to see the church. As Gianluca says, oltrepassa la chiesa. Yes, I think this is a good translation. Thank you, Gianluca. Yes. Okay, guys. Then let's see. Here we have some pictures for you to imagine, yeah? The first picture, what is it? The first picture is some are the same as the text. Some pictures are different from the text. The first picture is what? What does it show? Yeah, the first picture, well done, Elena. It says go over the bridge. Yeah, it's a bridge. The picture number 2 is what? Like, for example, in Prato, you can walk the Bisenzio. There is a path to walk or to run. Maybe also you can go by bike, on a bicycle near the river. So you can say walk near the river, but walk, you can also say walk, follow the river, walk along the river. Yeah? Leo already said the walk along the river. In Prato, you can walk or bike along the Bisenzio. Oh, you can also go by bike. Yes, I remembered. So I think Leo said the fourth picture is probably walk through the park. There's a woman, I think, with a dog. Maybe she's walking through the park. She's crossing the park. And picture number 3. Picture number 3 is not a park. What is it? What would you say? For example, the train, because I think there are train tracks. The train goes. How do you say a galleria in English? Do you know? What's the name of galleria? Yes, Elena, tunnel. So we can say the train goes through the tunnel. Yeah? If we look at the picture, the train goes through the tunnel. Okay. Prepositions. Yeah? It's very important to know the prepositions. Next to, when two people are sitting near or close to each other. In front of, the person is, for example, sitting in the chair in front of you, or there's a building in front of your house, or in front of your balcony. Then what is the difference between in front of and opposite? What is the difference between what's the difference between in front of and opposite? Do you know the difference? In front of and opposite. Monica, gallery. Elisa and Monica, gallery is not correct. A gallery is a place where they show art. An art gallery, like una galleria d'arte. But you have to say a tunnel. Yes, a tunnel, not a galleria. It doesn't exist. No problem. It's a false friend, un falso amico. You think that it's similar in Italian and in English, but it's not. Okay. What is the difference, guys? You haven't told me yet. What's the difference between in front of and opposite? Are they the same or are they different? Any ideas? My house is near the school. Okay, guys, what's going on in this chat? Let me just show you an example. Maybe it's faster of in front of and opposite. Okay. Can you see this picture? We have 3 people, A, B, and C. The lady, A, is sitting in front of B. But A and C are opposite. They are facing each other. Yeah, they're face to face. So this is opposite. So when you talk about the street, you can say that opposite my house, there is a cafe. Opposite the school, If we're thinking of English in the city, opposite the school, there is a bus stop. Yeah? Is it clear? Okay, let's go back to the lesson. Yeah, in front of and near is not exactly the same because near can be on the left or on the right or close, yeah, vicino. In front of is not automatically really close. Okay, let's go back to the lesson. So obviously on the left, on the right, I think no problem. So these questions are a little bit difficult because probably you are at home alone in front of the computer. So who is sitting next to you? For example, no one is sitting next to me at the moment. But what is next to you? Can you give me an example? What is next to you? For example, next to me, I have a glass of water. I have a mouse. Yeah, a mouse that's next to me. These are objects that are next to me. What objects are next to you where you are now? What is next to you? Not who, what? So no answers, I see. So we said that in front of the school, there is a bus stop. What else is in front of the school? There's, you have a pen next to you, Elena. What about the other students? What do you have next to you? Anything interesting? Andrea has a printer next to him. Me too, I have a printer. Giuliano, do you have a computer next to you, or do you have, or is it opposite you? Leo, you have company. You have your dad next to you. You are not alone. Monica has a phone next to her. Yes, I have also my phone near me. Okay, so what can we say about what is opposite the school? So in front of the school or opposite the school in this case is similar. Usually it's a building. If you say what is opposite the school, is a building on the other side of the street. Be careful, Elisa. There is a lot of air next to me. Not there are. There is. Elena has her laptop opposite her. Yes, also my laptop is opposite me. Here we don't have it, but what do you have behind you? Do you understand? Behind. What do you have behind you? For example, you can see that there is a window behind me. What is behind you at home? Valentina, you have spaghetti next to you. Are you hungry? Elisa has a monster next to her. Uh-oh. Oh, behind you. You have a monster behind you. That's very scary. Yeah, there's nothing very interesting behind me. There's a window. There's a radiator. A radiator, you understand? Riscaldamento. Leo has a sofa behind him. He must be comfortable. Ah, Elena's in the kitchen, so she has the kitchen wall behind her. What about the other students? Gianluca, you haven't told me what's behind you. Valentina, what's behind you? Leo, is your dad behind you now? Austin, what's behind you? Gaia? Who did I forget? Monica, did you say what's behind you? What about you, Lucia? Who am I missing? Ooh, Giuliano has Simone's girlfriend behind him. There's the printer behind you, Gianluca. Okay. Ah, Monica, you want to know tra, how to say tra in English? Tra is between. Between, for example, two buildings, between two people. Between two buildings, between two people, two things, yeah. Okay, guys, let's not get carried away here. Relax. Okay, let's continue the lesson. Here we have a map. I don't know if you can understand this map very well, but let me just give you a few indications of the map. We have a shop, I think, a restaurant with a fork and a knife, a museum, or maybe a library, a cafe, a supermarket. Maybe we have a park with the trees, a castle, a hotel, a church, a train station, and a hospital. Okay, these are the different things in the town. We also have a bridge here that crosses the river and a traffic light. Okay, so these are all the things that we can find in our town. Can you give me, imagine that I am a tourist and I am lost. I am lost and I want your help. What's the question? When I need direction, what do I say? I say, excuse me. What? Excuse me. Park. Is that what I say? Excuse me, park. It's possible, but it's very direct. What can I say to ask for direction? How do I ask for direction? With between, Austin, you always have to use something plural. Between the books, you can say. Between one book and another book. I can show you a picture if you want to see between. Okay, it's a very beautiful picture. Let me show you. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. I have to change again the screen. So I think you can see you have a yellow box and another yellow box, and between the two boxes there is an apple. So you can say the apple is between two boxes. Yes? Does that make sense? Yeah, it was like between two buildings, between the cat and the dog, there is a mouse between. So you didn't tell me, how do I ask for directions? What is the correct sentence, the correct question? Excuse me. I can ask something very simple. Excuse me, where is the park? Where is the hospital? This is a simple way to ask. Another possibility? What can I say? Aha, this is a good option. Andrea says, excuse me, how can I get to the castle, please? Or can you give me directions to the castle? Yeah. The simple option is, where is the castle? Where is the park? Andrea's option is a bit more difficult. How can I get to the castle? Another option is, excuse me, is there a train station near here? Excuse me, is there a train station near here? So in Andrea and my example before, or even in Gianluca's example, where is the train station? I know that in this city, there is a train station. Yeah. Also, Valentina's example, where is the hospital? There is a hospital in the city. But if we are not sure, I could say, excuse me, is there a train station near here? I don't know if there is a train station or not. I don't know where it is, and I don't know if there is a train station. So I could say, excuse me, is there an Indian restaurant near here? They can say, no, I'm sorry, there is no Indian restaurant in this town. Okay, let's continue. I want to go to the shop, yeah, to the clothes shop. What are the directions to go to the clothes shop? How do I go to the clothes shop? You see where I am, yeah? I'm on the top right corner. How do I get from my location, my current location, to the clothes shop? What do I do? First, I have to go straight on. Yes? At the crossroads, turn right. Yeah? Go straight on. At the crossroads, turn left. Okay? Go straight on. Go past the supermarket. Go past the museum. Go over the bridge. The clothes shop is on your left. Yes? Did you follow my directions? Did you understand? Did you follow with your eyes where to go? So I said, go straight on at the intersection, turn right, continue straight on at the next intersection, turn left, go straight on, go past the supermarket, go past the library, go over the bridge, and the clothes shop is on your left. Okay. For example, they said, to get to the train station, turn right at the crossroad, go straight on, and then turn right. The station is on the right. Let's continue. This is an example of a dialogue. Excuse me, do you speak English? Yes. How can I help you? I'm lost. Can you tell me how to get to the museum? Sure. Go straight on, and at the junction, turn right. Go straight, then turn left on Park Street. The museum is on the left. Yeah, thanks. So this is an example of a dialogue that you can use. Now, we go to America and Canada. So some expressions are the same. For example, A, what is A? No, America! You think this was finished, but no. Now we have to go to the USA. And in America, we say, for letter A, what do we say? We say, for A, is there a difference between English, British English, and American English for the picture A? In England, we say, go straight on. In America, as Elena says, we just say, go straight. Yeah, it's fast. Go straight. Letter B. Okay, I think this is easy. B. Hi, Jason. Welcome. Letter B, we say turn left. Letter C, we say turn right. So in America and in England, this is the same, no problem. But letter D, there's a difference for letter D. Do they say a traffic light like in England? No, they say at the... Are you okay, Austin? You're sending me a panicked face, a panicked emoji. Oh! So if you go to America, hi, Michelle, welcome. What do you say at the end if you arrive at a light that's red, amber, and green? You say at the stoplight. I see that Elena is following. The other students are distracted. At the stoplight, not at the traffic light. You can just say also at the light. Americans like to speak fast. So we don't say at the traffic light, we just say at the light. Then E, what is E? E is, see that some people are a bit behind. I will put the directions. A, go straight. B, turn left. C, turn right. D, at the stoplight, at the light. You can say directly. E is what? Austin, you're tired? It's okay. The lesson is almost finished, I promise. At the intersection is E. Yes, at the intersection. Elena is trying to encourage you to say, Austin, you're so young. You should have more energy. So yes, in England, we say at the junction or at the crossroads. But in America, we say at the intersection. And finally, well done, Gaia. Yes, at the intersection. And finally, the last one, F, is cross the street. Yeah. But cross the street is an indication of what to do. It's not the sign. No? In America, we have a block system. What does it mean? What is a block? A block. They say go 2 blocks. What does it mean to go 2 blocks? In Italy and in England, they don't say go 2 blocks. But in America, this is very typical. What is a block? Ah, well done. Good job. Isolati. So it's a group of houses. Basically, you have very perpendicular. Oh my God, where's the camera? Perpendicular streets. Everything is very geometric in America. So when you have 2 streets that intersect and then other 2 streets that intersect, in that space, you have some houses or apartments. These are 1 block. So if you have to go 2 blocks, you have to go two isolati. Yeah. But if you haven't been to America, maybe it's more difficult to imagine. But when you go to America, you can see the blocks. It's very modern cities that are done very straight, not old cities. Yeah, as Andrea says, it's a group of buildings between 2 streets or between 2 avenues. Okay. So here, there is no difference, no? Go over the bridge, walk along the river, go straight and walk through the park, go past the church. The museum is on the left. I will not show this again because it's exactly the same as for British English. Same examples. And we have the same questions again. But there is one difference. Which one is different? Do you remember the questions in British English? Which one is different? Who is sitting next to you is the same. What is in front of the school? It's the same. But there's a difference with the third question. Across from. What does it mean, across from? Yes, Elena, well done. Across from is the difference. What is the translation in British English? In America, they would say, across from my house, there is a cafe. In England, they would say, what would be the English equivalent? The English expression that is the same as across from. Yes, Elena, and yes, Elisa, opposite. In England, you would say, opposite my house, there is a cafe. In America, you would say, across from my house, there is a cafe. So this is a small difference that exists between American English and British English. If you say opposite in America, they will understand. So sadly, the time is up, guys. We don't really have time to do more directions. I know that now to practice with directions is not really a good time. But let me send you a link to a map and an activity from the British Council. The British Council has some very good resources if you want to to try some activities. In this activity, you have to listen to directions, okay? And you can try to practice. You can listen to the directions and look at the directions on the map, okay? You can practice at home. Okay, that's it for today. Bye. Have a nice evening. Talk to you soon. Let me just remind you that tomorrow you have, sorry, let me just check with my lamp. Tomorrow you have a focus at 11 and another focus at 4 on Friday, if you want to come back for another lesson. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.